Hi, my name is Lauren Beatty, and I will be making a video on prompt hierarchy. What is a prompt? In applied behavior analysis, or ABA for short, a prompt is used to assist or cue a skill. Prompts are used with individuals with autism to help them perform a skill until they are able to complete the skill completely independent. A prompt is given to show what is expected for the child. It should be clear and given in a timely manner when a child is not able to start the specific task, complete a step, what to say or communicate or do in a social interaction. Prompts are important for children with autism because it is a strategy that supports children to make the correct choices and has successful learning experiences. Mueller, Pavlok, and Maynard have described prompting as an errorless learning technique. Errorless learning is used to reduce the child's incorrect response rate. For example, a child is given 4 cards and is told to point to letter B. Once the child gives the learner the command, the teacher will use errorless learning by using one of the 6 prompts to give the child the correct answer. If using gesture prompts, the teacher will deliver the command, point to letter B, and immediately point to letter B. This will provide the learner with the correct answer in hopes that when the teacher gives the command a second time, the child will point to letter B. Another reason prompts are important for children with autism because while teaching children with autism, it can also cause some behavior problems with them and some negative outcomes because if they get it wrong, they might not want to do it again or they'll get upset. So it's always good to start with prompting first. Prompts are also based on how the learner's skills are at that point. There are 2 different types of prompt procedures, least to most prompting and most to least prompting. Least to most prompting is referred to as moving up the ladder to increase learning. So you could go from a visual prompt all the way to full physical prompt until if it's needed. Most to least prompting is referred to as moving down the ladder to increase independence, which would be starting at a full physical prompt and going all the way to visual prompts to independence. Least to most prompting can be used to complete a discrete task or a chained task, such as like washing hands. It could be like a whole task list of 10 items. These are used for children who demonstrate prerequisite skills that are necessary to complete a task but are not able to perform it themselves independently yet. Most of least prompting is effective for children who lack the necessary skills to complete a task. I'm going to start by going in the full physical prompt to least prompt. So I'm going to start at full physical prompt. Full physical prompts are when the teacher has to put his hand over hand to help a child complete the task. For example, when washing hands, they'll take the child's hand and put their hands over it and guide it under the water and show them with their hands how to wash their hands. For partial physical prompts, these are when the child needs some guided assistance. So like, let's say the child's tracing. The teacher can put their hand on their elbow and kind of guide it so it's not hand over hand, it's partial. For modeling is basically demonstrating the task that you want the child to do and then telling them to demonstrate it. For example, when working on gross motor imitation, you can say, do this. And then the client should be able to do this. Gesture prompts are nonverbal prompts such as pointing, nodding head, or using facial expressions to provide the student with the correct response. For example, when a child is learning to brush their teeth and does not know what to do once the toothpaste is on the brush, the parent can pretend they're holding the toothbrush and go like this to gesture the child to do this instead of saying anything. So they'll just do this. Verbal prompts are spoken word or statement of what a child should do. For example, Mom asks Sarah, do you want more juice? And then if Sarah doesn't respond, Mom will say, more juice, please. And then Sarah will say, more juice, please. Visual prompts are prompts that use objects, pictures, or drawings or symbols that cue a child of what expected of them to do. For example, using a first and then chart, I made one. If you can see it. So basically, it's like first the child will do numbers, and then the child can play with blocks. So you want to do like, if the child asks to do like, play with their toy car first, you say, first we have to do this, and then we can do that. And this gives them like a visual of that they'll get that once they finish. The last one would be independent. The child doesn't need anybody to help them, or they doesn't need any type of prompt to help them complete the task. And that's it. Woo! I'm done.